For many centuries, the scariest thing a European person could see was waking up one day and on the horizon was a large, terrifying group of horse people with bows and arrows ready to kill them and everyone they love. And today we got a build based on just that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us in this video for the Nomad Warrior. In this video, we're going to be going over the perks, the armor, the equipment, and the strategies you need to succeed in playing this build. My name is King PJ, and I hope you enjoy this video. I will be leaving timestamps in the description. Once again, thank you so much.
I think the end of days. I am the scourge of God!
I guess we could start out with... Let's start out with the pros of this build. The first one is range. Because you're using a bow, you have the ability to strike anywhere and everywhere on the battlefield as long as you can make those shots connect. The second pro you have is mobility. Since you're on a horse, you can get to places on the battlefield really quick, which means if you're out of arrows, you can go back and replenish. And of course, you are a horseman, meaning you can use spears with a couch effect, meaning it will be very hard to block. There are cons to this build as well though. For example, difficulty. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard to consistently hit shots while on a moving horse trying to hit a moving target at high speeds. And another con is the high hit to kill ratio. This means that it takes a little bit more to kill that opponent. And ironically, the last con is you're a horseman, so you rely a lot on your trusty steed. You gotta take care of your buddy or you and your trusty steed will die. Let's go over the perks of this build. The first perk I have is Friendly. Friendly lets you do reduced damage to teammates and lets you receive reduced damage from teammates. Gives you a little bit more tankiness. Next, we have Hunter. Hunter lets you do more ranged damage to other ranged people. So you can be an anti-bowman archer, if that makes sense. And now we have Ranger. Ranger basically lets you transverse the battlefield a little bit faster, giving you a little more mobility, giving you a tiny bit more survivability. The armor for this build is very light. As you can see, it's only a 1-2-0 combo. You have enough armor to survive one fatal blow, but it's very, very mobile. The equipment of this build is centered around the nomads of the steppe, so they always use the bow, and it is very hard to pull off, but if you can get good with a recurve bow, you can take down other cavalry, you can take down their archers, and if need be, you can always switch to your spear and your shield. Speaking of your spear and shield, let's talk about the short spear and the targe. The short spear and the targe are technically two separate items, but they work so well together I have to include both of them in the same pair. The short spear is 9 points and the targe is 5 points, but you can do so much with these three weapons. With the bow, you can skirmish. With the targe and the spear, you can always make sure you have a way to deal damage and not be useless if you get disarmed. For example, in this clip, I get disarmed by this very scary looking berserker, but that doesn't stop me because I have a spear and a shield. So I go back into the fight and give him a little bit of payback. One thing you gotta remember, you do not know when you will be dismounted. It could be at any given time. You gotta get back up, switch very quickly, and start to just go stabby stabby, make die. I'ma kill you, put this spear through your eye. This is 2 words. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, bye. Damn. I'm sorry. I had to do the rhyme, but like, the point is the spear is super effective at letting you do CQC. Let's talk about the horses. In Mordhau, there are currently 3 levels of horses. Right now, you are seeing the light armored horse. This is the most important one for this build. You should always get this one. It's the quickest one. The second one, you could always go for this one if you want to. If you can't find the light armored one, the medium one. It's the one with the cloth on it. And the most heavy one is, of course, the one with the armor on it. I do not recommend using the heavy armored horse with this build. It's just too slow. You'll die. And if you don't have a horse with this build, I'm sorry, but you're gonna run into some trouble. So trust your steed, trust your horse, and if you don't have one, you can always do what the nomads did historically and just take one from another person. Look, survival of the fittest.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Now, it shouldn't be understated, the light armored horse is super quick. As in, like, sometimes I'm like, I'm like, way fast. You could use the medium armored horse. I'm not saying you can't. It's just, it's beefier. Yeah, it's tankier. Like, you have more health with it, but it's all preference. All right, let's move on to the strategies and tactics of this build. What does this look like all together? You want to stay a little bit back. You want to keep putting pressure with your arrows in the skirmish phase. During the skirmish phase, you just want to chip at your opponents. You want to get them a little bit low enough so your teammates can go in for the kill in the melee, or you can charge at them if you really need to. Now, one thing to note, you really want to abuse the bow. Use it like your second arm, your third arm, your fourth arm. Oh wait, you already have an arm, huh? Like 2 arms. So use it as your third arm. Like you just gotta hit those shots. Like, one thing you gotta remember, be unpredictable. You have a bow, a spear, and a shield. That means you can hit from far or get into their face. Switch it up. If you're low on health, back up, because you got teammates. They're gonna go in for the melee too. Dodge. Dodging in Mordhau, you don't need the dodge perk. You can just look down, you could look sideways, just try to dodge your opponent. Let's replay that really quick. You just gotta look down, like away from the swing, and then punish your opponent. Go in for the kill. If you smell blood, run towards it. Another thing, that's another dodge. Like, let's slow that down again. I'm looking down and switching at the same time so I could block a potentially bad follow-up. A feint into a stab ends that dude. And here's one more instance of a dodge. This was my dumbass teammate. It's okay, I forgive him. You just really gotta time it. Like, it's really important. And this is my secret. This is what I'm notorious for on the battlefield. I spam V. I spam the crap out of V. V lets you scream in the game, and that demoralizes your opponent. Every single time I'm playing one of these clips, it's just V. Like, I'm just like, I'm ready. Get in their psych. Like, make them, like, shit their pants. Like, you see how this guy's panicking? Just bam. No mercy. If you follow these steps, you're on your way to become a Hunnic warlord, a Mongol warrior, a nomad chieftain, a scourge of God. I really want to thank everyone who decided to watch the video. I hope you enjoyed the perk presentation, everything, all that. Like, I really do appreciate it. Give a like and a comment. Tell me what you like about the video. Tell me what you thought was cool. What's your favorite clip? And most importantly, I hope you have a good day. My name is King PJ. I'm signing off. Take care, guys.